Hi guys, I'm at Max 6 and we are back east at Syosset, Long Island, the East Coast Mecca at Big Steve Weinberger, and I'm with the beautiful Rita. Rita, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad to have you, and we are T-minus 5 weeks out of the New York Pro, and you're going to be competing, making your big return after almost 4 years layout, right?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Since 2013.
Wow.
I'm very excited.
Women's Physique, correct?
Yes.
That is so awesome. So we're going to do some training today. What are we going to train, Rita?
We're going to train back.
Okay, so let's do some back, and I want to chat with you afterward and find out what you've been up to those past 3 years and why you're coming back, okay?
Yes.
All right. Sure. All right, Rita. So I want people to get to know you a little bit better today. So you need to tell me, you're from Brazil.
Yes, right? I'm from Brazil.
And you came here in 2008.
2008, as an au pair.
Okay, so tell me how you come from Brazil and decide to come to New York, and how does that happen?
Yeah, in Brazil, I was a personal trainer there. I studied a bachelor in physical education, and I started working as a trainer. When I was 24, I decided I need to learn English, so I moved to the USA to an au pair program. And by coincidence or synchronicity, I have been training since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
I always loved bodybuilding. I always watched videos of people training here at Beth's gym. But by coincidence, by synchronicity of the universe, the family that I met on my au pair program was a family that lived 5 minutes from this gym.
Wow.
So when I moved here, I was looking for a gym to work out, and it took me here, like it was the closest gym to the house. So when I got here, I was in complete awe because
wow.
I couldn't believe I was here. So I was super excited to be training here at the East Coast Mecca. And everybody, so many athletes, everybody's super nice. So they supported me to do my first show.
So you never competed before?
I never competed before, but I was training already for 10 years.
Wow.
And so I had a good base.
Yep.
And then in 2009, I did my first bodybuilding show.
Wow.
And I won. And I kept going. And that year I did 5 shows. Won overall in all of them.
You win them all?
Won them all.
Wow. Okay.
In bodybuilding, yeah. Female bodybuilding.
And when did you get your pro status and what show?
In 2013 at the USA's.
Okay.
In 2009, they didn't have women's physique yet, so I kept doing bodybuilding because I was too big for figure.
Right.
And then in 2012, if I'm not wrong, they introduced the women's physique. And then I did the Arnold in 2013, took second in the Arnold Classic, amateur.
Wow.
And then I did the USA's. And then I won, turned pro.
Wow.
And I haven't competed since it.
So when women's physique comes about, you like, I think this is more my style, this is more my category, so that's what you want to do?
Yeah, I loved it. Because since I was too big for a figure, I would have to go to bodybuilding, but I also didn't want to get as big as the professional bodybuilders.
Yeah.
But I want to be a pro.
Right.
But I didn't have much where to go.
Right.
So I was trying to get as big as possible and stay as feminine as possible.
Not
so
easy, yeah.
Then the women's physique came right in the perfect time.
Wow. So how many times have you competed in women's physique?
And the women's physique twice.
Twice. What
truth is 3 times, because after I turned pro, 3 weeks after I did the Tampa Pro as my first pro show.
And
I jumped in.
How did you do there?
I took second call out.
Okay.
It was a show of 37 girls, something like that. Yeah.
That must be hard for someone who wins all the time, and then you go for the first time and you don't get first call out, huh?
Yeah, but it's an interesting experience too, because you learn.
Of course.
You learn so much.
It's the pros now, so.
Yeah, now it's a different game.
Yeah. So after Tampa, what do you do?
Then I went back to Brazil.
You did 3 shows though, you said.
What?
I thought you did.
I did the Arnold in 2013.
Okay.
And then that was in March. I took second.
Ooh.
And then I did the USA's.
Oh, I see.
And then I did Tampa.
So you only did 1 pro show as a woman's physique?
Just 1.
Oh.
But I really consider the New York Pro to be my pro debut.
Yeah.
Because I am getting ready for this, So the Tampa, since I turned pro, I jumped in the show.
Yeah.
This one, no.
Just to see how you were going to do. Okay, so let's talk about what happened after Tampa. So you moved back to Brazil for a few years.
Yes, I moved back to Brazil because I was here already for 5 years, and I wasn't seeing my family much. I was like traveling once a year, maybe less, for like 2 weeks. It started to get to me because every time you go there, like 1 year later, everybody's older.
Of course.
Somebody was born, somebody died.
Yeah.
So it started to mess with your mind. So I went there. I said, I'm going to stay here for 1 year. At that time, my husband he used to have a gym. So he was closing that. So we were in a transition of like business and stuff. So I went there. I was working there as a trainer. But I ended up staying there while he was transitioning, deciding what he would do for us, like business-wise, was better until he figured out. He now trains people. He's doing really well. And I was working there. He went there to visit me like a bunch of times.
Nice.
And then I came back last year and decided to do a show. I never stopped training there, so
yeah, obviously
I was preparing.
So you come back over here. You're like, you know what? I think I want to go back into competing, and I want to do the new pro. And this is what we're almost there, like 5 weeks now. Wow.
When I was in Brazil, I was in a different mindset. I was part of a spiritual community, so I was learning a lot about myself, about meditation, about the mind, the perception of the reality. It was a very profound experience to me, so it was really good that time there because it changed many things to me.
You worked on yourself.
Yes, that was a very important part of my life there, and good to come here now after that. So it helped me a lot to be grateful for everything.
You feel different?
I feel so different.
Nice.
I feel much happier.
You're telling me you're just enjoying everything more. And,
yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in a game, like in a competition, in a game, and then you stop enjoying the journey. This is a journey. You have to enjoy. You have to enjoy every day, every victory, every defeat. Knows that everything is a good experience. Everything is a blessing. So that was good for me to change my perspective, and I could spend a lot of time with my family.
Yeah.
And do things that I never realized how important was before I moved here.
Yeah.
At 24 years old. So.
Wow. Oh, is that how old you were when you moved here? 24?
Yes.
Wow.
So you don't have much idea, like
you're young,
how
so
many things.
yeah, you don't think
so
much.
I appreciate much more everything.
So after New York, what is the plan?
There is no plan
You don't
so
know?
far. Yeah, I only picked the New York, and then I'll go from there.
From there.
Because if I decide to put many, I feel a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna focus on New York, see what happens, and then go from there.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Well, you only have 5 more weeks to think.
Yes, 35 days. Many hours of cardio to do.
Oh, but Rita, thank you so much for having us today. It was a pleasure shooting you.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I hope to see you in New York. If not, best of luck.
I hope to see you too. If not, I see you in the Team U.
That's right. That's right. But I will be back. I will be back again. I would love to shoot you again.
Okay,
in the
I would
future.
love to have you here.
Thank you so much, Rita.
Thank you.